Hi everyone, Patrick Shine back with another episode of Patrick Plays. It's been a little bit of time between the last one and now, and I figured today we'd start on hole number 7. And the reason why is I thought it was unique that this hole during the Doylestown Open actually played the hardest relative to par with 135 of the top golf professionals in the area. And what makes 7 such a unique challenge is it's visually intimidating off the tee box. We have trouble on the right, trouble on the left as well, including hitting it far enough down the fairway to have a chance to get over in 2 for certain players, as well as a green that has a lot of tilt from left to right. So depending on the time of year, I kind of want to hit about a 220 to 240 shot off the tee. I'd like to leave myself 8 iron or less. During the course of the summer when it was a little bit firmer, I was hitting about a 4 or 5 iron off the tee to get it chasing down the fairway. Now it's a little bit softer with some of the rain courses softening up just a smidge. So I'm going to hit a 3-wood, and I'm starting on the left side of the tee box because I want to kind of swing down the inside of that tree on the right side of the fairway. And there's actually a fescue path in the middle of the fescue that I'm going to kind of use as my corridor of the ball flight I want to see go out. So I'm kind of swinging out toward the penalty area on the right and hitting a little bit of curvature back, knowing that if I over curve it, I'm going to be way better off and have a chance to make a good play to the green. All right, so it didn't quite work out. My ball turned over, but I got it kind of a kick to the right, but I left it far enough back. I got a pitching wedge in my hand. You know, this tree is properly placed. It's kind of still in my way. I'm gonna have to hit a bit of a cut shot. Kind of trying to just get on the left side of this green and try to get away with a 2-putt. That's why this hole's so challenging. All the kick and that terrain moves it to the right. So it's very difficult to keep it in the center of the fairway, but I should have enough room between me and the tree to get it up and over. I got a pitching wedge, and we'll see if I can hit a little bit of a cut shot to kind of get left center of the green and maybe sneak it down there for a good look. All right, I think it's important because sometimes I think, you know, when we fix a ball mark, we want to make sure we do it correctly. And just as a result of this high shot coming in, it made a pretty good ball mark. So let's talk about how to fix it. And really just one key component to it. You know, first of all, I'm going to just take my putter and kind of smooth most of it around. But the key component is most people like to put their prong in there and lift to center. What it'll do is that'll tear the root. So we want to make sure that we're going to the sides of it and pushing into the center is the best way to fix that ball mark. So we're not lifting center, we're pushing top in. That makes sure the root doesn't get torn, and give it a little bit of a tap down, and it'll heal up nicely. So I left myself with about 12 feet. This green has given me fits. I did 3-putt in the Doylestown Open after hitting a good shot in there. A lot of tilt to it and some undulation that you don't really see, but I feel like I can give it a good hit because it is going up, and it's a reasonable attempt for a birdie. Let's see if I can make it. Just missed it, but pretty happy with the 4 on this hole, especially in the Doylestown Open. It played at a 4.86 average, so I'm happy with the 4, and we'll move on to the next hole.